morning, guys. This is Coach Q, or Laquita Mathis, which is my full name that I've for sure come to terms with of going by. It is a name that I have been blessed with. I know a lot of you have heard me say that is my government name, but that is my name, just period. And I have changed it on Facebook, so you can find me on Facebook as Laquita Mathis, which is the name I was blessed with and that I'm very proud of to carry on, and thank my mother every day for naming me that. Today I wanted to talk to people about detoxing your mind and getting rid of all those negative mindsets that may have been holding you back. God has placed us here another day on this earth and given us another day of life and breath because we are destined to do something great. We are destined to go out and fulfill the missions that He has given to us. A lot of the time He plants so many seeds for us, but we don't even take the time to nourish our soul and our soil so we can receive these great benefits that He has for us. We spend a lot of time thinking of the negative stuff of, oh, I can't do this, there's no way I could do that, or I'm never going to be anything great. And I just want to know who told you that? Who said that you were not going to be great or that you could not do these things? In my mind, as far as becoming a leader, and when you lead, you don't have to wait for anyone to tell you that you're great. You don't have to have that confirmation from anybody to tell you what you can do and what you can and cannot do. The Lord has already told you that you're great and that you're destined for great things, and that the dreams that you have, God has already told you that. So that's all the confirmation that you need in order to continue to keep going in your journey, in your dreams, and what you want to do. In that mindset, you have to make sure that you rid out the weeds, the negative weeds. I know in my home right now, I do not have cable. The things that I look at the most, I do still have communication on Facebook. I do have Netflix. I like to watch Joel Osteen, listening to Jim Rohn, Mark Hughes, a lot of the positive motivators to help continue to stay motivated and get my mind in the right mindset to become a great leader. To me, being a leader, it doesn't mean that you have to be asked to do something. It doesn't mean that you have to be on stage in order to be considered as a leader. Be a leader where you are. Be a leader where you stand. I know I may never be on the stage doing some things, and that would be great. But I'm still going to be a leader where I am, a leader with my kids, a leader within my family, a leader within the organization. And I know many, many strong leaders that maybe have never set foot on a stage and given a seminar or talking to thousands of people. But just because you may not be on stage does not mean that you are not a great leader or you're not destined for great leadership. Always remember, you lead where you are, and that's what matters. That's what a great leader is when you don't say, I wish that I could be somewhere, or, oh, I can't wait till I'm on the stage. Don't wait till somebody asks you to be on the stage. You go and do what God has called you to do and be the leaders that you know you are where you are. Take the time to read. It may be 10 or 15 minutes a day, that positive reading, whatever it may be. I am currently reading a book on how to survive the death of a parent. I definitely thank the people who have gone through this journey and who are helping me before that. I appreciate Rachel Messa for sharing that with me on getting to that next level. I know I've read Every Good Day is a Friday. I thank Anna Yee Garcia for sharing this on the road of the journey with me as they see where we are going, and they're sharing. And that's what it's about, is sharing what you know so you too can help create these new leaders. But knowing in your heart that you are a leader is what happens first. On my shirt here, it says, watch me beat the odds. I made this shirt for a group of my kids. They hadn't played basketball, but they were determined. They listened. They came to practice and they learned. And we ended up going and getting second and getting a chance to play in the championship because they were listeners and followers. You definitely want to be careful who you follow and who you listen to, because it could lead you in a direction and path that you don't want to go to. Sometimes I look at front lines, and not all front lines, but sometimes when you look at your front line, that is a reflection of you. You have like-minded people like yourself that want to do the same things like you. Now, not all front lines are like that, but the majority of it is a reflection of you. Sometimes it could be an internal reflection, and if you see things that you're not exactly excited about with front lines, then that means we want to change something. It's never too late to change something. And that's a whole thing too. You learn how to be a follower when you need to, but you are a leader forever. That's how you become great and continue to be great and keep moving. Inspiration. You can find inspiration. The number one place that I love to find inspiration from is the Lord. He's the one that will never let you down. He will never forsake you or leave you. And he will always be able to give you that clear answer. Sometimes as man or human, we tend to forget. And we may say one thing and somebody may say the other. But again, God has already told you that you are great and that you are a great leader. And that is all the confirmation you need. That's mostly what I have for today, guys, as far as leadership. There is a story that I saw as far as following people. There was a mother dog. She had little puppies, but this mother dog, her legs, she could not move her legs, so she just had to run with her front legs and drag her legs behind. The puppies saw the mother doing this all the time, and so they took on those same traits, and there was nothing wrong with their legs. But because what they saw their leader, their mother, doing, then they followed in those same footsteps. So as leaders, guys, we have to be careful what we say, how we say things to people, and what we're doing, because there are people that follow our leads and what we do. But we got to make sure that we're setting those great examples too. We're not perfect, and so I know there will be leaders above us or people even that may not be in the lead position tell us what may be going on, but let's not be defensive about it and know that these are things and it's coming from the heart to help us fix those issues so we can continue to lead great teams and help people fulfill their journeys as long as we fulfill ours too. That's what I have today, guys. Please feel free to share this with others. I thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a blessed day.